Welcome to Raj Creation. In this video I am going to show you the beautiful grid pattern of Kutch work or Sindhi embroidery. First take a look at graph or pattern. You don't have to draw all this thing, but this is to show you. You have to just draw these lines for the pattern. In the earlier made design is of first step of embroidery. This was the first step which I have already made for you. After doing the first step, as you can see in video, we have to make this complete the second step, which is another stitch line as same to the previous one, but aligning in the center of the previous stitches. In this whole grid we have to take 2 stitches. Now filling part, just to show you how thread has to be moved while doing the third step. In between individual grid, the fourth step has to be completed. We have to make focus on the points, turning points and the center interaction points. My purpose of this video is to show you how to turn and how to make the insertion points. Let's get started on fabric. I always use this point as a starting point. Just see the thread movement. Now we are doing the first step of grid pattern of Kutch work. Observe the thread movement. Where thread has to be placed while picking the needle. You will never go wrong. Usually I do this without frame or hook. It is slightly uneasy for me to do this, so the stitches are uneven. You can try it without hook, just simply wrapping particular cloth or fabric piece into your index finger and do the embroidery. It is very easy to do this without a hook. Just for demonstration purpose I am using embroidery frame. Now see the turning point, how it has to be made. You can also refer to my previous video of orders part 1 showing the same stitch. This is my second most video of my channel. You can refer to that also. This is the first step of embroidery which I am doing. Usually you have to do this with 4 strands of thread, but here I am using 3 strands of threads so that you can easily understand. Now observe the intersection point. I am going to make the intersection point where 2 lines are interacting. This is important. Thread has to be in the center of interaction point. As you can see, in the same manner you have to cover the whole grid pattern. The first stitch has been completed. Now doing the second step. While doing the second step, once we have to move the thread beneath the line and once above the line. This is how it goes. You see the turning point. Here we have to turn the pattern. This is also helpful when you are embroidering with borders. This turning point is always needed when we are doing it on neckline or side slits and front pattern of kurti or suit. This is a multi-purpose pattern. You can use it in your kurtis. It looks very beautiful in sleeves when your third quarter sleeve we are using, and also looks pretty in jackets. You can also use this on cushion covers. It is up to you how you make this. Now again showing you the turning point so that you can easily understand. As you can see in my thumbnail pic, I have made a very small design. This is just for showing you. I have made this big pattern. It looks very beautiful when it is in a small size. Now doing the intersection point, it has to be made like this, so that you can see a small square pattern in the center line. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos and share it on your social platforms. Now from the downwards, making the intersection point. This way you have to do on the big pattern, big grid, a whole motif. Now for filling part, we will do the outline first and do the center part of the grid line with the fourth step. This way you will find very easy to do, complete a single grid at a time. Now doing the filling part, carefully observe the thread movement. I am using it with different color threads so that you can easily understand. Let's see how to do the intersection point. There is a voice problem, audio problem in my videos. I am trying to resolve this very quickly. From now onwards, I am adding English subtitle to my videos also, so that if you have any difficulty in hearing the audio, you can also play the subtitles or CC to understand the contents, what I am saying. I hope you will easily understand by watching this video. Now closely showing you the intersection point, the turning point where corner has to be made. If you have moved the thread right, you will not find any difficulty in doing this. But if there is any mistake in the first or second step, you won't be able to fill the pattern. So first practice on first and second step, which are the basic building blocks of these stitches. Then try to fill the pattern. You will never go wrong. It requires practice to do this. Once you are able, you can easily do any border stitch or any pattern of Kutch work. As you have seen in the thumbnail pic, I have stitched stones in between them. You can also make a small square pattern or any other embroidery pattern in between the grids so that it looks very beautiful. Again, another corner pattern to learn how to make the corners. In this way, you have to complete the whole line till the turning point. Now I have completed the third step of this grid pattern, showing you the last and final step. This step we will do in the inner side all around. And then while doing the inner side of another grid, after doing that, you will see at the intersection point a small square pattern will be visible. That's why we have to change the direction of this fourth step. Now, moving towards the turning point. If you have any problem in doing this, you can ask me via comment section. I will be there to help you. Just see carefully how to finish the turning point with the final stitch. That's why I have used 3 strands of thread so that I can easily show you how this looks and how thread has to be moved. But actually it has to be made with the 4 strands of threads. If you will use 2 strands or 3 strands of thread, then the cloth underneath will be visible. To avoid this, you have to use 4 strands of thread and try to make equal size stitches so that it looks beautiful. In the same manner, you have to do this till the intersection point. I like this filling part, final part very much so that your outcome of embroidery project is visible. Now moving towards the point which I want to try to show you. If you like my video, please share it. This will be helpful for growing my channel. Now watch it carefully. This way from the inner side we have to complete the fourth step. As you can see at the intersection point in the lower side another grid is. Now I am going to fill the final so that I can show you the square motif which is visible in the center. It shows that you have to follow the whole motif right. If the stitches are not right here, then something has wrong in your earlier stitches. Just follow, it's not very difficult, but you have to follow just the simple instructions. You will easily be able to complete the design. It's almost completed. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Please share it on your social platform so that others can be benefited from it. They want to learn this embroidery. Thank you.